the overnight football results. Let's start with something else, because I did mention that we've got two important interviews that we're going to be doing today. This is the first one because it's the final countdown, the Comrades Marathon. They have, and their runners have until Sunday to get their entries in and secure their place at the start of the 90th edition of the Ultimate Human Race. Now, the CMA has announced that the 3-month entry process will close this coming Sunday. Comrades Marathon enthusiasts who have not yet entered the iconic race are urged to enter before then. We're now joined by Comrades Marathon Association Race Director Rowan James. A very good morning to you, Rowan. Thank you very much for being on Morning Live today. South Africa's most celebrated running event has experienced a heightened interest. I believe yesterday you guys went through the 18,000 mark and it's capped at 23,000. Do you believe in the next couple of days you'll be able to reach 23,000?
Morning, Valen. Yes, I certainly believe. Traditionally on the up run we don't get as many runners as the down run. So yeah, we're just over 18,400 entries, and as you mentioned, entries close Sunday. But I do believe we'll get up to 21,000 entries.
And Rowan, there's been a major post office strike. What happens to those people that have put their entries in maybe 2-3 weeks ago and they have posted their entry to you, and you guys may only receive it at the Comrades Marathon Association House in a couple of months' time?
Yes, Valen, what we've done with that is any particular person who has entered, as long as they've entered before the 30th of November, irrespective of when their entry arrives at the Comrades office in Pietermaritzburg, we will definitely take that entry. So if I could just appeal to any of the viewers out there who are still contemplating entry and they are going to post the entry, just make sure when they take the entry into the post office that they ask them to date stamp it in front of them and date stamp it clearly, and then absolutely we'll certainly take it. There are two other options to enter. Preferably we ask people to enter online, www.comrades.com, the safest way to do it. And failing that, people in the KwaZulu-Natal area, Durban, Pietermaritzburg, if they want to come into the office on Sunday in Pietermaritzburg, we will have a team in the office from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m.
All right, thank you very much for clarifying that. Many people have been asking that question, exactly what will happen to their entries that have been posted. So date stamp is very, very important for those runners that will make use of South Africa's postal service. Rowan, before you go, can you just tell us what special is going to be happening for the 90th edition of the race?
Yes, one of the things that we have done is designed a special commemorative logo for the race, particularly to commemorate the 90th. One of the exciting innovations that we'll be bringing in is a unique medal, a one-soft medal, roughly double the size of what the normal Comrades medal is, so roughly 50 millimeters in size. And then naturally, as we get closer to race time, we'll be introducing some exciting innovations as well. And we certainly look forward to, again, our usual 13 hours live TV coverage with the whole SABC team. I'm sure you'll be there as well. So, yeah, it might be 6 months away, but it'll come quicker than we think.
Yeah, it certainly will, especially for those people that are actually training. There were some people on a Saturday at the Unite for Mandela race that were running 27Ks, and they said, well, maybe I can actually enter the Comrades Marathon this time around. Just explain to us, for those people that are maybe thinking about doing the Comrades Marathon and those that have already entered, what requirements they would need to fulfill in order to actually be there at the start line, because this coming year you guys have done something different from last year.
Very much so, Valen, yes. And what we have done is that the qualifying period for actually running the race, so while the athletes need to get the entries in by the end of this month, they have until the 1st of May next year to qualify. So they need to run a minimum of a standard marathon, 42 kilometers, in under 5 hours. But that qualification period is only from the 1st of August this year through to the 1st of May next year. Now, in the past, if you ran Comrades, say, this year and finished it, you could use that as your qualifier for the following year. That is no longer the case. So the qualifying window is 1 August 2014 to 1st May 2015. And the reason we did that, Valen, is basically twofold. Is number one, just to ensure that people are more adequately fit and prepared and medically fit and trained. And secondly is the backbone of the club system of road running in South Africa is the club system. So what we realized what was potentially happening there is that some people are running Comrades, finishing, and they're never going to run another road race and then come and run again next year. So potentially the clubs that rely on their weekend road races to sustain themselves will then be potentially robbed of athletes. So, we value the importance of the club system, and that's why we've done it that way.
Fantastic initiative. Thank you very much. That's Rowan James from the Comrades Marathon Association. Entries close on a Sunday, so if you are maybe one of those people that want to run the Comrades Marathon, you have until Sunday to actually enter the race, and then until the 1st of May to actually put in your qualifying time for that. That's how we conclude your sport in the